right, 5 minutes after 10 o'clock. Look how nice it looks out there. Gosh, it's just beautiful. It's like a 90% chance it's going to rain today. It doesn't look like it right now, but that's what the weatherman says. And we need the rain, right? Sue Shields has been a giver in our community for so long and so many different things, and quite a few of them actually have been very close to me, including our friend Doug, who she, oh my gosh, she came up to bat for Doug in such a great way. But even before that, I mean, even before she was working with the Cancer Society and helping out people, I understood better what the Cancer Society did because of Sue Shields, and she, as a profession, is a real estate broker. But I would have never known you sold real estate. You never once asked me, would you like to buy a house?
Well, I will now.
Oh, I would love to buy a house, actually. Sue is in the studio, and she is a spokesperson for the Bark for Life, which is a canine event to fight cancer. And in the studio are Betti, Jean. Good morning again, Betti. Now that you're in the studio. Brittney, is it Mahaffey?
It's Mahaffey, yes.
Mahaffey. Mahaffey. And Jordyn Futch.
That is correct.
Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Wow, everybody smells so good in here.
Thank you.
You don't know how bad it smelled earlier, but it smells better now, I'll tell you that. Well, thank you for coming in. So what is this? What is the event? How do you get dogs involved? I'm guessing there's dogs, right?
There is dogs involved. This is the first time that this is a new program that has come out through the American Cancer Society. Actually, years ago, I kept saying, you need to do something with dogs because people...
Because you're a dog lover.
I'm a dog
How many
lover.
dogs do you have?
I have 9.
Oh my God.
I
didn't know that about you, Sue.
You remember Vi. And
Yeah.
When my friend passed away, she was a boxer breeder, and I just took all of her dogs. So I still have 7 of them are boxers. So
Really? What are the other 2?
the other 2 are a miniature long-haired dachshund and a Shih Tzu.
Oh,
What kind of a zoo?
Shih Tzu.
I just like saying. I just like saying that. That's a joke.
that was funny.
That's a joke. So okay, so the 2 that are not boxers must have been your dogs, and then
Yeah,
the
the 2.
others are inherited.
Yeah.
Do they all get along?
Oh, yeah. And I have cats and horses, and I'm just an animal lover. Animal lover.
Yeah, you are. How much? Oh, I don't want to ask. I was going to ask how much you spend on dog food per
You
month.
don't want to know.
No. Okay. Well, thank you. So this is an idea. This is your brainchild, as
Well,
they
no,
say.
actually, I talked to them years ago about doing it, and they kept saying, no, that just isn't what they were looking for. And then they've started, this is a brand-new program through the Cancer Society. This will be the first time it's ever been held in Marion County, and it's called Bark for Life, which is a canine event to fight cancer. The money goes to the American Cancer Society, but you have the opportunity to come out, walk with your dog. It's sort of set up like a relay, but you don't really need a team because everything you see says create a team and come out. You don't need a team. You just need to come out, bring your dog. They have to have their shots, and we're doing a dog walk so that we can raise money for the Cancer Society.
Wow. And so you just walk your dog. Would your dog let me walk it? If I had a leash on one of your dogs, would I be okay?
Yeah, you probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my dog's gone.
I know your dog is gone.
Do you know why? I think my dog had cancer. She had a huge tumor on her elbow.
Yeah.
Is it called an elbow on a dog?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if it's right.
Is it though? I don't know.
I don't know. So, yeah, I think so. I think that's what happened to her. And, oh, my gosh, I still miss her. Some of these dogs I've drawn for this thing
Yes.
look like my dog.
Yeah, they
and,
do.
oh, my gosh. Anyway, so I could do it? I could walk your dog?
Sure you
Are
can
you
walk.
bringing your dogs?
I'm bringing one of my dogs. I have a little dog called Relish I've been using on Facebook. It's kind of an advertising to get people interested. I think people don't know about it, and if they do hear about it, they're not really sure what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
And the money is for the American Cancer Society. It's not for the dog cancer, whatever they're called, but it is for the American
Right,
Cancer
right,
Society.
yeah.
And we all know somebody, at least one person that's passed away from cancer.
Yes, absolutely.
This is just kind of a fun way to get people more involved.
Sorry, Betty, I had your mic down. It's on now. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. This is just a fun way to get people more involved in the cause. And they're going to have costume contests. They're going to have giveaways. There's going to be a vet there. There's going to be all sorts of vendors. It's just going to be a really fun time.
Oh, nice. And so the event is... so I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how the dogs. They'll all get along. I'm guessing somehow, right? You figure it out.
We're hoping so.
It'll be fun, right?
Yeah, it'll be interesting, but it'll be fun. We have major sponsors, which Live Oak Animal Hospital Betti mentioned the veterinarian. They are going to be the veterinarian. They'll be there on site. And then the Ocala-Marion County Association of Realtors is really the main sponsor, and that's how we all got involved, because we're all, people don't understand that the Association of Realtors does a lot of things in the community to give back.
Yeah.
And this is one of the things that they do. And then we have a kennel, All About Cats and Dogs, is our other large sponsor, and they're going to be there with a booth.
Oh, nice.
We also have vendors. We have a DJ coming. I have this all written down. Is that all right?
Yeah. Okay.
Sheriff's Department.
The DJ is Janice Haygood Byram, and she's Ocala Wedding and Special Events. We have Rapscallion to the Rescue. We have 2 rescue groups that are coming, and they're going to be selling things and giving out information about their rescues. The other is Wanda's Rescue, which is Wanda Cares, I think is what it's called, and it's up in the Citra area. Mojo's Food Truck will be there. We have a photographer there. Kelly Morningstar Wilson is going to come and have a booth. The Jersey Creamery lady, the ice cream lady.
Yeah.
She's coming.
Where's she? I don't know that one.
She was at the last event I was at.
No, but I mean in town. Where can we go get ice cream?
I think she just comes to events. She's
Oh,
gonna
really?
phone us.
mobile.
She's a mobile ice cream lady.
A mobile ice cream lady, yeah,
That's like the ice cream man, but
yeah.
Yep, but in a truck.
in a,
But she
in a
just has she doesn't have a truck, she has a little
A cart.
cart, there you go.
Oh, really?
ice cream cart.
Like in the city, right? Okay.
Exactly. And Linda Arvanitis, she wrote a book, and it's
I
called
know
Buck's
Linda.
New Home.
What's it called?
Buck's New Home.
Buck's New Home.
And it's about a dog that she rescued. And she's been out to Barnes and Nobles, and she's selling the books online.
She should come on and talk about her
I know,
book.
I've thought of that. I'll talk to you afterwards for her. But she's going to be there with Buck, so you can get your book signed by Buck. And the Patriot Service Dogs, which is a group of people that have been working with the prison system. And they have the female prisoners train the dogs, and then the dogs graduate and get to become service dogs. And the Marion County Sheriff's Office is going to bring a dog.
Nice. Do you know what I was just remembering? This goes back a long way. Remember, Robert has a friendship with the guy who wrote the Benji books. Remember?
Yeah, right. We brought him in.
And so you guys went and met him, right, or something?
We brought him down here for another event that we did.
Right.
For those miniature horses.
That's right. That's right. So I have an idea for you to raise
cool.
money. Ready?
All right.
For my idea? Okay. So it's an idea Robert and I had a long time ago, because I used to bring my dog into the studio back in old WTMC days. And when the UPS guy would show up, she would bark. And so she became famous. So I said, well, let's sell autographs. And we would get her to step on an ink pad and then put her paw on a piece of paper, and we would sell them. And people would get, her name was Mrs. Clute. My dog's name was Mrs. Clute.
That's cute.
Yeah, so maybe you can get a famous dog to give autographs.
Okay.
Maybe
that's a good
Travolta has a dog. Does Travolta?
Right.
Yeah, get a Travolta dog. Yeah.
Or you could have
you
Linda's
John,
dog.
are you listening?
Linda's dog. Yeah.
This dog is
famous?
going to be there.
That's what you
tell
need.
her.
John.
I'll have her
John
make some-
Travolta, are you listening?
We need your dog.
We do.
Do you have a dog?
So tell me the role all of you are playing. Jordyn, what are you doing in the? Do you have a dog? Are you bringing the dog?
I do have a dog.
Yeah?
I have a mini dachshund,
A mini dachshund?
I do.
What's your dachshund's name?
Axel.
Axel.
Yes, but I call him Whoopi.
Whoopi?
Yes,
Does Axel respond to both names?
he does. He
Yeah?
does. He
I
does
love
indeed.
dachshunds.
Yes, he's a little puppy, so I don't know if I'll be bringing him because I need to work the event that day. So
Yeah, will have a costume? You should bring him.
I might
yeah,
have
that'd be
his dad
cute.
bring him for a couple hours.
His dad.
Yes,
Who's his dad?
my husband.
You call yourself a mom and dad?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
That's our baby.
Where's your accent from? Where are you from?
I'm from here, born
From
and
here?
raised. Yes,
Ocala's interesting, isn't it? We got every accent
Absolutely.
under the sun.
my whole family's from New York.
Oh, I wonder.
That might-
must be where it comes
That
from.
might be what you're hearing.
Even though
I
you
don't
grew up
know.
here. You don't know. You don't know.
Something.
You brought
I
the
don't know.
dog with the hot dog. Brittney, what do you have a dog?
I have no dogs. I have kids. They're similar sometimes. But I'll be working the event. A girlfriend of mine, her father actually owns the Mojo truck, so we got
Oh,
him to
okay.
come out and give us some food, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, we're just gonna, be mingling with people, hearing their stories. I just had an uncle that passed away from cancer and an aunt that actually survived breast cancer, so I'm kind of passionate about the whole thing and
Yeah,
just talking
yeah,
to
yeah.
people and hearing their stories and getting to know them.
There was a story this morning about a drug that was approved by the FDA for liver cancer. I don't know the details about what it'll do, but I guess the point of bringing it up is the work that you've been doing all these years, all of you, for the Cancer Society has...
It's working.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for putting it into two easy words. But I mean, it's really the hope of all of us that we can have a dog event and not need it to cure cancer, right?
In 2011, the American Cancer Society, they sponsor a lot of researchers, and 2 of the researchers won Nobel Prizes for
Really?
their cancer research and discovery of different things. So it's hopefully someday we won't be talking about cancer like this. And I think it moves forward that
And
way all
it's
the time.
possible. I mean, we don't talk about polio like this
Absolutely.
because
Yeah.
We don't.
What's the guy's name? Salk? S-A-L-K?
Yeah, right.
See, we used to say nobody knows the guy who invented the vaccine for polio, but we know Billy Joel.
That's right.
That's
Right?
true.
Yeah.
You don't know a lot of teachers, and as far as they're heroes. Teachers
Yeah,
are heroes, firemen are heroes, but you don't know all their names.
Well, you know what I like? I like the idea that something really as serious as this and really as necessary as this, you always find a way to make it fun.
Yeah.
And there's nothing, you know what gets me out? I am not a guy who ever gets depressed. But now and then, those the doldrums or whatever you call them.
Moments.
Yeah, you know what gets me out of it? Dogs, every single time.
Yes, yep.
I mean, if I go to, I don't even have to be with them. Just watch them on video. Watch a dog. You ever see that video of the dog trying to get through the door, and he's got a stick in his mouth,
yeah.
and he can't figure out what the heck is going on here. I can't get through the door, right?
Your whole day is better.
Exactly right.
They love you unconditionally, and that's all they think about all day is
Oh,
when
man.
when is my human getting home? Can't wait for them.
Yes,
know?
absolutely.
they
So you
just
need a
love
dog.
everyone, yes.
So you need a dog for the kids.
I don't know if I can
How old
do
are the
it.
children?
I have a 7-month-old and a 6-year-old.
Oh, you need a dog. Well, 7 months. Wait till the baby's a little bit older.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's good. It's good. We're excited.
We'll have
Hopefully
2
we have a
rescue
big
groups
turnout.
there. We told them they could each bring 2 animals. So you may have a dog on May 13th when we have our event.
Right.
Do you know when the other, I guess last week, toward the end of last week, there were all these forecasts of hot temperatures, and we had like 3 different agencies asking us to remind listeners to don't put the dog in the car. So we were seeing all kinds of people just bringing the dogs into the mall, and I'm so glad that society has changed their mind about that. I mean, you got to be clean. You can't let the dog poop in there, but and I see them in baby carriages, dogs in baby carriages. Yeah.
I think we might have a kiddie pool, right? Is someone bringing a
We're
kiddie
going to have a
pool?
kiddie pool there for the dogs if they want to get in and
Or
get
drink
cool.
or whatever.
Like a little
We-
cool down station.
Cool down station. And we have somebody who's going to make barkritas, which are like, it's a takeoff on margaritas, but they're a slushy kind of a drink that the dog can drink.
Oh, really?
I found a thing in the newspaper which had the recipe for it. So someone's going to make one of those. But we're going to have a lot of fun and different things that are going to go on, and we're hoping a demonstration. We're going to have the one from the sheriff's office, and I've been in contact with the Marion Alachua Dog Club to see if they would come out and do maybe an agility. I spoke with someone again yesterday, but they weren't positive about it. And I have been trying to get a hold of the Ocala Dog Club, because I thought what would be really cool is if they could show a confirmation type of thing, which is what we see on Thanksgiving Day, the big dog show that everybody watches.
Right.
And maybe people could get some information about actually what's going on and how they judge them and how they look at them. So we're going to have 3 different demonstrations. I'm not exactly sure who's going to be there yet, but we will have 3 besides the sheriff's
Wow.
office.
Have you ever heard us talk to Charlotte Reed, the pet trendologist?
I don't know.
Oh, she goes to that Westminster thing. She calls in from there, and she's on the big show. She's on like the Today Show all the time.
Right.
We should ask her if she could maybe, I don't know what she could do to help with this.
Absolutely.
I mean, a local event like this, but I think she lives in Sarasota. So I always kid her. I said, why don't you come into the studio? You're in Sarasota, and then you're in New York. You must be passing through Ocala, right? We'll take a little break. We'll be right back. The American Cancer Society Bark for Life, a canine event to fight cancer, May 13th from 9 till noon at the, where's it going to be, Sue?
It's at the Ocala-Marion County Association of Realtors building. We own that lot, which is also on the side of it, so we have this big open space for the walk. It's treed. It won't be that hot, even though it's been hot. But at least we'll have a covered area to walk. And it's 3105 Northeast 14th Street in Ocala.
All right. Let's take a little break, and we'll be right back. If you have any questions, by the way, the phone lines are open. We will be right back. You're listening to The Source, WOCA.
On this episode of What Not to Do, brought to you by
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Holy what have you done to my kitchen?
Oh, honey, how is it? I never know when she's coming home.
What are all these pipes laying around? Why is my dishwasher in the living room, and why is the carpet all wet?
Well, remember that fancy new kitchen remodel you've always wanted?
Oh, I do, and this is not it.
But I thought I might save some money by doing it myself.
You thought wrong. I promise this is going to cost you way more. You should have called in the professionals at Mike Scott Plumbing, because I'm pretty sure when I flush the toilet, water is not supposed to come out of the sink.
Noticed that, did you?
The next thing I'm going to notice is you calling Mike Scott Plumbing like you should have done in the first place.
Yes, dear. 866-314-4443.
Yes, 866-314-4443.
That played out so differently in my head. On next week's episode of What Not to Do.
No, not monkeys.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service.
Bravo!
It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way. By teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service.
Thank you.
Some might call that old school. Then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Call George Mankin Insurance in Ocala today, 352-732-3191.
Did you know Ocala has an award-winning adventure park? It's the Canyon Zipline and Canopy Tours. Wednesday, May 3rd at 10 a.m., Tracy Walker, their president and board member of the Marion County Tourist Development Council, will be in the WOCA studios, where we will discuss the exciting tours available and the importance of tourism to us and the state. Just imagine soaring from one tree stand to the other. These amazing tours will have your adrenaline flowing. Again, that's May 3rd at 10 a.m. Coming this and every second Friday of the month at 11 a.m. is Trinity Healthcare Medical Center with your host, Dr. David Kuhn. Trinity Healthcare Medical Center is Ocala's only progressive primary care clinic. Be sure to listen in and also check their website at thcmc.com. Then call them with your questions at 512-0000. That's 512-0000. That's every second Friday at 11 a.m. for Trinity Healthcare Medical Center here on The Source, WOCA.
All right, 23 minutes after 10 o'clock, and Robin, you've been missing out on a great conversation here.
I know, I've been listening to it, but we had other things to take care of.
Sue Shields is here, and Betty Jean. Betty Jean, is that your last name, Jean?
Yep, Jean is my last name.
And you're all colleagues in the real estate world, huh?
Indeed, we are.
Brittney and Jordyn, also thank you, ladies, for coming in here.
Thank you for having us.
So how long have you all known each other?
I feel like our whole life.
Your whole life? Selling real estate?
Connection.
How is the world of real estate?
It's coming up.
It's
Yeah?
good.
Wonderful world to be in.
It is. It is.
This is a great place to move to, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You know, Ocala, I moved from Fort Lauderdale back in 2007, and when I first got here, it seemed a little rural, and at first I wasn't too sure, and then I would never go anywhere else. I raised my kids here. I love Ocala. I reopened my business here. I'm the broker owner of Lot and Block Realty, and at first, again, you're kind of like, well, moving to a new place, is this, really what I want to do? But everybody's so welcoming and friendly, and the Board of Associations, when you get involved with things like Bark for Life and other committees, you just get to know people, meeting Sue, which has been great. And
It's an interesting business because we're all competitors. But we all get along.
Yes.
Well, most of us get along.
Yeah, most of us.
You guys have saved my life a couple of times. Sue literally helped a friend out who had a home damaged. It was a mobile home, but she came through. I had when my mom died and we had to sell the house. I wouldn't have had a clue what to do if it wasn't for a real estate agent. So.
Right.
All right, so let's see. From 9 till noon on May 13th at the Ocala-Marion County Association of Realtors building at 3105 Northeast 14th Street. We just kind of recap what we talked about already. We bring our dogs.
We do. The dogs.
Just bring your dog, huh?
It's a dog walk. Just bring your dog. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And the shot records.
Right. We do need the shot records. I mean, that's kind of a given if you're going to have that many dogs on the property.
Yeah, right.
And the veterinarian will be there to kind of look those shot records over.
Are you selling hot dogs?
That's a good idea. Now Mojo's will be selling.
You do have a dog named Relish. Is that the dachshund?
Dog's name is Relish.
Yeah. That's a great name for a dachshund, Relish.
It is. I registered ketchup, mustard, ... So that's
Aw.
and relish.
Do you know my dog? I told you my dog's name was Mrs. Clute. When I took her to the veterinarian for the first time, they had a piece of paper and they said, "What is the dog's name?" And I said, "Mrs. Clute." And they moved their hand down to the owner's name slot and they wrote Mrs. Clute. And then they said, "And what is the dog's name?" And I said, "Mrs. Clute." So they said, "Oh, the dog's got the same name as the owner?" I said, "No, Larry is the owner's name."
There is a restriction on the lead line. It has to be
Yes.
6 feet, I believe.
Yeah, they have to have a 6-foot lead, not any of those leads that you can kind of let it go and they run
Rampant.
Oh, I love those things.
and then
You
try
can't
and
use
reel them
huh?
back in. It is a restriction is that you need to have a 6-foot lead.
Robin is a grandmother to a dog.
2 dogs.
2 dogs.
Grandmother.
Yes.
2 dogs.
Grandpuppies.
Grandpuppies.
right.
Yes. And one of them is a border collie.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's the sweetest dog. No
Cosmo.
offense about your dogs, I'm sure.
Very nice.
This is the sweetest dog in the world. I'm sorry. It wins the prize. All dogs are sweet. Did I ever tell you about my brother's dog with this trach in his neck?
No, I don't think you
Oh, I got to tell you the story. My brother is a veterinarian. Okay, so a dog was attacked by a bigger dog, and the people brought in the injured one, which had a massive wound on the neck. So my brother tried to do everything to save it and was successful, but the dog could no longer breathe through its mouth or its nose. It had to breathe through its neck.
Wow.
And then the people didn't want it back. So my brother kept it, and the thing's got to be 12 years old by
Yeah,
now.
his name's Morris.
Okay. So now this is how dogs cool, right? When they breathe through their mouth.
Right, they pant.
Right. So with breathing through the neck, the dog can't naturally cool down.
Right.
All right. So my brother's moving from Stark to Sarasota. Can you come help me move? Okay, I'll come help you move. So I'm in his back. He's got a huge backyard up in Stark, and the dog is running around like a maniac. He says, "I got to go inside. Make sure the dog doesn't get overheated, and doesn't jump in the pool. If she jumps in the pool, he goes."
Right.
Say, "Oh my God!" I mean, you think running around a kid with a kid? How do you stop a dog from running around?
Oh, goodness.
So
Yeah, how do you?
I couldn't. So
What'd you do?
nothing. I panicked. I said, "You got to stop." What's his name? Bosco?
Morris.
Morris. I said, "Morris, you got to stop. You got to stop." And my brother came out and said, "Bill, I can't stop him." He says, "Oh, it's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right. It's all right."
We had a dog that had a pacemaker.
Did you really?
Oh, my.
Shan's, we took him to Shan's, and he just was acting funny. It just was a little more lethargic than usual. He was a Springer Spaniel.
Oh, wow.
So they gave this dog the pacemaker, and he was like a little puppy after that. Like, it was crazy. He could jump around. and all
Really?
sort of, yes.
Dogs are amazing.
Yep.
I love it. I mean, you'd see a dog sometimes loses a leg, right? And they don't
And they
care.
just keep going.
They don't care.
No, they're so
So-
therapeutic too.
And they don't care about looks or age either. You ever see like 2 dogs, male and female? One's like the ugliest dog on the planet. Oh, we don't care. We'll sniff you and have a good time. All right.
Well, you're going to have vendors and food and games and prizes and all sorts of cool things at this.
It's going to be a
event.
blast.
It really is going to be a good time. Costume contest, so dress them up.
You need to
Nice.
go online to register, and it's www.relayforlife.org/Bark Ocala, Florida.
All right.
And you can register online. That way you will have information about how many people are coming. One of the cool things we're going to give away is a keychain. Well, I think they're going to try and raise money with it, but it'll be inexpensive. A keychain that says "My pet is home alone," and you turn it over and please call. It says, my pet is home alone, please call, and you turn it over and it gives somebody a phone number. And you
That's
can
a
just
wonderful
put it on
idea.
your keychain.
That's a
Oh,
wonderful idea.
wonderful.
Sue Shields, Betty Jean, Brittney, Mahaffey, and Jordyn Futch. Thank you, ladies, for coming in.
so much for having us.
Thank you for what you're doing, too. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. President Trump, reflecting on his first 100 days in office, says his toughest decision so far was the missile strike on